Hey, Mish. Hi, welcome to my channel. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that post notification bell so that you'll know every time we upload. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Kush Online. We take the stress out of plus-size queens worrying about what to wear. Hey, Mish Mob. I'm so happy to see you here. I hope you've had a great day. And Bush Barbies, you too. I know you may be busy, but thank you for taking the time to check out this video. Replay gang, I need y'all to do y'all thing. Guys, as you come in, please hit that like button and be sure to comment down below or in the chat.
7 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I know it's super late. I wasn't sure if anybody would be here, but I missed my mommy sector Monday, and I wasn't feeling well today, so um, I just wanted to check in with you guys. So I just decided to go ahead and come live and see if I would have anybody in here. I see a few people, and I appreciate you guys for taking the time. Hey, Miss Diamond, welcome to the chat. As you guys come in, let me know what you had for dinner. As you greet the chat, I hope you guys have had a great day today. Tuesday I had a small procedure on my eye. So, just that and all the things I've been having going on in life, up and down the highway, sick family members, new baby. I've just really been out of it. So I'm trying to do my best to maintain my dedication to my channel as well as handle the things in life, as they come. You know how that goes. I really appreciate those of you who are in here, and I appreciate all of you who are members of this family. Mish Mob, I really appreciate you guys. I hope y'all like that name too. But just want to come in here and just do a recap of all the drama today. My Jazzy life. We don't get over there too often, but we all know who she is. Hey, Miss MT Honey. Thank you so much, love. I really appreciate that. But as I was saying, um, we were talking about my Jazzy life. She tried to start some drama today with yep. Hey Joanne. Yeah, she did. That mess with Medusa. Honestly, she knows that drama brings views to her channel. And it's unfortunate that she feels that's the only way that you can get views because it's really kind of sad. As long as she's been on here, she should have uh, you know, some dedicated members that's gonna watch her no matter what. Yeah, but the when Medusa did respond, she really was just like outside and with her kids, playing with the boys outside, and then she was just like, I'm responding just basically for the heck of it. I don't even know why Jasmine couldn't find something better to do or better to talk about. Yeah, I did see that she responded. I actually mentioned it when I went up on the panel um, and let her know that, she did respond, which she had already seen a piece of that. It was from earlier. Um, but the thing is, why are you having any type of conversation with one of his children's parent? I mean, mom. Y'all aren't friends. Even if she did respond, the fact that you are that invested in your comments that you saw it and just felt the need to just go left about it shows that you really don't have much substance in your life. I mean, really. I mean, and they both could be. But the thing about Medusa, she was messing with Jazz because Jazz brought her to the forefront. She didn't come out the gate, trying to have any kind of anything with this guy. I mean, with this girl. And I'm not saying she's not messy because I really can't speak to that. I don't put a lot of attention over there with her. I may have done one or two reactions when they were kind of in the heightened part of that little drama with them too, but that was pretty much it for me. So I definitely can't say that Medusa is anything. I don't know enough about her to speak on her, but I mean, Jasmine really should have way more substance in her life to need her. She mentioned that she's feeding Medusa, but the fact of the matter is, Medusa is feeding her because she is the one who came on her platform with all of this be this and be that. Like, why are you at that level with this girl? Is it because you can't call Chris and she can? I mean, it's really a minuscule tit for tat little argument. It's really kind of dumb if you really think about it. Jasmine should not need the likes of to talk about anybody on her platform. She should have enough value added content on her platform that she don't need to talk about anybody. Let me go through and allow everybody to see the comments on the screen. Now, I didn't watch Medusa's whole video, nor did I watch Jasmine's whole video. But I just really feel like, Jasmine does show herself to be unvaluable on this platform. And she does that by needing to argue with the likes of Phil and Medusa. Um, the people that she really should have came at, somebody like Liv who put all her business out there, or someone like that, she says nothing about. Now I don't recall any situation, Joannick, where she shaded black people, but I do recall them stating that she actually read a text from her baby's dad and she said the N word. That's the only thing that I've seen. I mean, she clearly primarily dates men of color, so um, I don't have any reference point about her shading anybody. I'm not saying you're wrong, of course. I just, hadn't heard anything about that. What I did hear is that she, made a comment by reading a text that she shouldn't have. I mean, she really shouldn't have said that, but she immediately apologized because she said she saw people were offended. But quite naturally, I feel like out of just common sense, she should have known better than to say that. But again, I don't want to say that she didn't do something that I'm not aware of. I just can say that I was unaware. That I can say. So, um, I'll just leave it like that. I wasn't aware that she did any kind of shady behavior, which, if she's doing that, that's highly unfortunate since, shading a person of color is just like shading your own children, especially if they are, partially, children of color. Let me say it like that. Um, Also, I want to talk about Peach McIntyre. She's kind of trying to chill out a little bit about this. Well, let me, before I get to Peach, I want to ask you guys a question. I know it's not a lot of us in here, but I want to ask y'all, what do y'all think about Jasmine and this date, this so-called date that she went on, this coffee date? Do you guys think that she's being honest about that? Do you think she's doing it for views because people keep asking her about dating? And do you think that she took the baby with her uh, when she was so-called going on this date? Oh, y'all, my the bottom of my eye itch so bad. I cannot get to it. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. Do y'all think that she was being honest about going on a date? Because honestly, I don't. I think that she said that because she sees that several people asked her about dating, and it was just something to talk about. She felt like that people would comment. She felt she would get views, and she did. Hey, Sunrose, welcome to tonight's live. I thank you guys so much for being in here with me at this time of night. Yeah, I don't think so either, Sunrose. I think that she was just saying that because several people keep asking her about it, and that's an interest that her audience had, and so she brought it up. In other words, she's looking for content to talk about. Now, I do get, following the interest of your followers, but at the same time, at the same time, I think you need to be true to yourself and be honest. That's the surefire way of having a channel that will bear fruit for you. You say her date went to Walmart and never returned. Oh Lord. I sure hope that didn't happen, honey. Because if you just now getting into the dating world and you already having negative situations, that's kind of unfortunate. That's definitely unfortunate. Um, I don't know why it seems like these moms online always have issues. They're trying to find a man. I mean, and don't get me wrong, we all seek and desire companionship. We all. I'm not gonna sit here and act like we don't. We all seek companionship, but when you are a parent, when you have your own life to live, you can't completely rely on another for your personal validation. I don't know why my phone keep acting crazy. I mean, you need to seek value in yourself first. If you love self first, then everything else should fall into place. Another place that Jazz goes wrong is she doesn't put love and value in her children. She claims that she cares about them, but you don't see the value there. Like when she got her income tax, she did all of this stuff for her to lose weight, but for what? Because she's not showing that she's feeling herself. She's, same old Jasmine. It's just that she goes to the gym every day instead of sitting at home doing nothing. She should have an activity a week with at least 2 to 3 of her children and just alternate. And that should be content for her. Now, she mentioned something about having to go see the school board, that uh, there was an issue there. I don't know that I would have necessarily uh, talked about that. Yes, she put money into buying Atkins. But you see her buy a few little things for her kids, but she doesn't put effort into their wants and needs and desires. Playing with them, she could take them outside, do some one-on-ones. I mean, it's so much she could do. She wants her kids to be valuable when it comes to playing basketball. Why don't you put a goal outside so the kids, can shoot and things of that nature? I mean, there's so much that Jasmine could do there. I just wanted to ask you guys' opinion because I just felt like um, it was something worth talking about. Now let's jump on back over. I had mentioned Peach. Now yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I went live and I was talking about her and the situation with her mom. And, she came out here being dishonest and saying that the girl actually held her hostage. I still have that video here. I'm going to play it again for y'all.
Started wearing them the next day just because I thought it was cute. But I ended up needing to wear because, y'all, my eyes black. I had got held hostage and beat up by my hairstylist. She just like knocked my phone out my hand, punched me in my eye. I was still like, the experience was so dramatic. Like, I don't think I can ever get my hair done. Like, I gotta go to my eyeglass appointment now, like, to make sure my vision is still good. Like, everything was just good a couple days ago. Now I could barely see. One thing.
Now, honey, I'm going to say this about that. I didn't say this yesterday, but the more I think about it, the more valid I feel like it becomes. I don't think she was, I think she was being somewhat truthful there. She went in there running her mouth, and I felt like that she didn't think Ashley would take it where she took it. Now, do I feel like she was held? Nope. Um, Not at all. I don't feel like she was held hostage, but I do feel like she didn't expect to get her tail toe up, and because of that, I think it was a traumatic experience for her. She talked a lot of trash, but nobody has ever made her, you know, accountable for her mouth. And that was one situation where she was. That's why she was, reevaluating her whole life after getting mollywopped. But she went there thinking that that situation, even though she took it physical, would go a different way. She really did. And I don't think that girl, I do think she probably did, hit the phone out of her face and it happened to fall out of Peach's hand. But I think after that, Peach aggressed at her. Because even when she was standing at the door, she was like, I'm not near you. Like she wasn't trying to fight that girl. And I really believe that wholeheartedly. Yeah, she kept asking her, stop recording me. And she didn't. You know, I don't think Peach and her mama talk. That's just my opinion. And I do believe that her mom cares about her. But I think that her mother accepts the fact that Peach don't want to talk to her. I think that her mother is tired of kind of being a scapegoat. Peach blames everything on childhood trauma, and I don't think her mother likes that because she may have had childhood trauma, but I don't think that is responsible for who Peach is. Peach is who she wants to be. She's always, I think, been a manipulator. She's always been a person who feels like she's over entitled. And because people didn't kiss her butt, she had issue with that. And I think that's where the situation comes in with her. And her mother was on vacation in St. Thomas. And with that being the case, I really believe that um, Peach, um, I think she was a bit jealous, But I think her mama really didn't want to be bothered with Peach's madness. Now, I do believe that she has more uh, anger and hostility in her than we once knew. But, nonetheless, I do believe that that lady and that child don't talk. I say that just to say um, that I don't think I think that her mother fully felt that Peach could hold her own. And, that was probably a damning revelation for her as well. Damn, Peach, you don't went out here and got your tail told. Um, I don't think her tears were fake, in my opinion. I think she was really crying, but it wasn't because she was hurt. I think the girl was embarrassed. But she's got to be true to this persona that she lives online. So she's trying to make it seem like it was something that it wasn't. I could be wrong now, but just off of what I see in her. And I ain't gonna lie, some of the stuff I see, I'll be very surprised. Like, wow. Very surprised. That's true. Her mother does defend her, despite the fact that they talk or not. You're right. And I'm sure Peach has learned things from her mom. And I mean, she could have gave her hints, but that girl got so much mischief and anger in her, honey. I don't think she need no help. Quite frankly, I could be wrong, but I really don't think that she need help. That girl, she is something else. I hope that one day that she realizes she spends all day out and about and not with her children. She really does. And I I think it's kind of sad, to be honest. I think that she needs to realize the same that we said about Jasmine, where her prosperity lies. She's got 7 freaking kids. Why do you not do more one-on-one stuff with your children? She does stuff with Gregory, but that's just because it helps her too. What about the other kids that can't offer you nothing? Why are you not doing something with these children? She really should be. Another person I wanted to bring up, I don't know if you guys have seen the story of the young lady, the one that I spoke about. Her name is Celestine's Camera Roll. That's the name of her channel. Have you guys had the opportunity to check her out? What do you think about that story? She has started at home visits with her son, and I will be planning to put some of that in the next live that I do. As a matter of fact, I will probably go live Friday and then Sunday. Since I haven't done an actual live with full content this week, I'm just trying to take it easy. I'm always trying to do a lot, just because I have so much going on in my personal life. But at the same time, um, I'm behind on, my own work, my online store, Kush. Um, we had a new line that should have been out already, things of that nature. So I'm going to try to spend the next day catching up. Now, this eye surgery thing, it wasn't bad at all. The experience, it wasn't painful or anything, but uh, energy wise, I have been kind of tired. Um, but such is life. Um, but I am planning on trying to go live Friday and then Sunday. But I don't know if you guys saw the story. I just wanted to ask you guys because I wanted to see how you felt about it. Is that a story that you want us to keep up with regularly? Things of that nature. Also, I wanted to find out, did you guys have the chance to look at the video I put up earlier today about the Jacksons of Atlanta? They had court earlier today. Remember, I told you guys that Mahogany and the Jacksons of Atlanta actually took Justin to court. Now, I thought she would, just doing it because she felt forced to do it so that she could try to get the money to pay her employees that she owed and to settle that lawsuit. Come to find out, neither of them showed up at court. So nothing happened there. I don't know if they skipped town, but they doggone sure skipped court. She didn't come and he didn't come. So they ended up having to dismiss the entire claim. Another thing, they moved out of the house. Now, like I said, they didn't. The people that sued them did not request the writ, probably because they're already out the house, and then um, they didn't file the proper paperwork um, to let the courts know that the Jacksons of Atlanta paid either. So I don't know if they paid or not. At first, remember, we thought that that's what Grandmama did, came and helped him out. But she may have come and just helped them move because they are not in the house anymore. They showed the house completely empty. Now he lied and said something about selling the house, but he never owned the house. Um, and if he did own the house, let's just say he was doing a lease purchase. They never changed the deed into his name. Yes, Erica. And hey, welcome to the live tonight. They did not show up in court. Neither one of them. She was suing him. She didn't show up. He was to answer. He didn't show up. So they've clearly communicated with one another. They both decided not to come. They probably knew what was going to happen, that it would be dismissed. There was no automatic judgment because she didn't come, and he don't have to pay since she didn't come, and she don't have no rights to the money since he didn't come. So that's just kind of how it went, honey. Nobody showed up. Nobody owes nobody anything. So quite frankly, I thought that the only reason she was doing it was to try to really get the money so that she could do right by the lawsuit that she lost. But hey, hon. But yeah, they didn't show up. Now, another interesting thing, there's been no updates to the divorce either. No updated address, no updated anything. There has been nothing new on that docket. Um, so I don't even know if that was real. Maybe she did that for fake. Well, I'm gonna say this: she did have him served, but he was served at their house. It seems like they're doing this for content. So I guess they just want us talking, which, honey, we gonna talk. So it is what it is. Um, if I'm a pay, and she had to pay $106 to file the suit. If I'm gonna actually put the money out there to pay to take him to court, I'm gonna see it through. If I know that I'm not 100% sure that I want to see the thing through, I'm not going to court. I mean, I'm not gonna pay no money and waste no money. She could have took that $100 and gave it to son away. It ain't a lot compared to what she owed, but it's better than nothing. But you out here um wasting money. You out here wasting money filing claims that you don't plan to see through, but you still ain't paying your folks. They done moved out the house, still ain't paying your folks. I mean, I just think that just shows the caliber of her and him. She's not even making an effort to honor any kind of pay arrangement. Remember, she came live to say that she has every intention of doing right by him and this, that, and the third. No, she doesn't. And I'm also starting to feel that the divorce is a fake yet again, although she put that crap up there. Why is the divorce not moving forward? Why is nothing moving forward? Why did you let him get away with not paying you? Why did you not go to court? because you're not serious. You did it because people was in your business. Stuff started coming out, and she was trying to save face. She needs people to see her as a good person so that they will continue to follow her, continue to watch her. She can continue to try to monetize her following, things of that nature. And that's what she wants to be able to do. And it's unfortunate that she did him like that. When I say him, I mean son away, because she's still not making any efforts to pay. As a matter of fact, he put in for her to be garnished, and they haven't gotten a dime out of the garnishment. But see, when they garnish in Henry County, Georgia, they look for real property, houses, things of that nature. They don't have any of that, so they can't attach anything. They don't, apparently they don't look into bank accounts and things. So that's kind of, unfortunate. And he just feels like he's just going to lose out. Hey, M. Stewart, welcome to tonight's live. We're talking about, right now, we're talking about the Jacksons of Atlanta. I was asking everybody if they saw my video from earlier about them. Before that, we was talking about Celestine's camera roll, as well as Jasmine, my jazzy life and her drama she got going on over there. You know what? She may not be, Erica. That may be her plans, but honey, I don't know. He got the lawsuit. What I would do if he ever finds out where they are, I would just watch. I would just wait and watch. And as soon as they get something of value, I will go to the sheriff's office and I will have the sheriff escort me. And I will take my, because he can take that lawsuit, and he can go and take property of theirs that's worth value to get it to sell to satisfy his judgment. That's what I would do. I would contact the sheriff's office and see how that worked, and then I will sit and wait, because they, especially the husband, they love showing stuff. They love showing things, and they like to act like the big this, that, and the third. So that's what I would do. I wouldn't put out any more money, because he is right. He don't want to keep putting out money and not getting anything from it. But I would definitely sit back and wait. As soon as they show they done bought something expensive, I would go right over there and I would take whatever they had of value, honey, and try to get my money, just like any business did. He provided business for them. Hey, Passion Lisa. Yeah, we up here late tonight. We just finished talking about Jasmine. We talked about Celestine's camera roll. I was just asking what y'all thought of that story. Now we talking about the Jacksons. It could be. I think this whole thing at this point, them separating, acting like they're, doing things on their own, them doing things on their personal channel, is all a ploy to try to uh grow their personal followings. So they'll have the personal followings as well as the business followings. Um and almost like a challenge to see who could do the best. Or maybe they just she was not cool with some of the stuff that he's doing with these skits. So she was showing him, like, I don't need you to make money. I can do things on my own. That's why she is on that kick that she's on, like you said, to garner sympathy. And he felt like he could do things the way he is doing them. but I don't think his skits are growing. But you know what though? I'm gonna say this: if he keeps reaching and reaching and doing stuff different, collaborate with people and doing right by people, he may actually find his niche in the skit world. I mean, Tyler Perry started somewhere, and he didn't just start making out money from the very second. But they need to understand the way they do things. Um, it matters. You're right, M. Stewart. You're right. And as I was telling everybody, no updates have been filed to anything. The judgment court today was dismissed because neither of them showed up, which is interesting. The marriage hasn't had any updates. Um, Sunaway actually filed for a garnishment, but in Henry County, when they garnish for real properties, and they'll attach the real properties. And so, being that they don't have any real property, they wasn't able to do anything. But I'm told with a judgment, you can actually go and take personal assets from a person. That's what I would do. Sit back and wait till I see something like maybe a new car that's theirs, or new furniture. Honey, I'd go take everything out their damn house and leave them sleeping on the damn floor. The only thing I wouldn't take is the baby beds, because the kids ain't had nothing to do with it. I really would, because it's just like y'all think y'all can just mess over people. It's crazy. And he has put the information out there. He has let everybody know what's going on. Even Holly, although she didn't want to be public with all of this drama, you know, the fact that you really stole the service, $10,000 worth of services from people, that should not be okay. And if you got a judgment, you should be able to satisfy that judgment in any kind of way until you get your money out of them. Period. Point blank. Otherwise, what's the purpose of allowing someone to sue another person if once you sue them, you can't take anything? That's crazy. Hey, Mira, welcome to tonight's live. We're talking about the Jacksons of Atlanta. If any of you guys are new here, if you will, hit that subscribe button, and everybody, please hit that like button for me. Yeah, I saw that it was empty. I just wasn't sure how long. Do you live in that area? Is that how you are able to get insider information? If so, were you at court today? Did you happen to go? I planned on going, but when I woke up this morning after having that procedure yesterday, I just didn't feel confident driving that far because it was over an hour ride with my eye like it is. So I was like, honey, let me sit my butt down somewhere. That Tesla video, in my opinion, was strictly for content. Yep, another lie. Third set of twins, that was a lie too. Them living in Atlanta, that was a lie too. Owning their own home, that was a lie. Now, when he did that video talking about them moving out, he made a comment like it was being sold. But we know that they don't own the house. And you're right. Every dog has their day, Sheena. That is true. The sad part about it is he could have ended up being owed more money, because really when he went to court, the whole 2000, some of that I think is fees and things of that nature. It's not actual earned wages. But it just kind of is what it is. he quit when he did because he felt he was in a position to get his money. And it's unfortunate that, it is kind of being handled like that. But I mean, it's not really much he can do about it at this point. Well, honey, M. Stewart, you be having the tea on them. You do. And that's why I felt like you were there, just like how you were saying they've been out of the house over 2 weeks. Um, how you would be able to know it and not be local was unbeknownst to me. But we do still appreciate the information that you provide us. Hey, Sheena. Hey, she's on point. Thank you, love. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. And I'm happy you love the channel. I hope that you are a subscriber. And if you guys will, please, like I said, hit that like button for me. And you are very welcomed, M. Stewart. Keep on coming with the info because we definitely appreciate it over here. But yeah, I don't know, but I didn't think that. I found it interesting how they did that. That they went and paid. That she went and paid to go to court just not to show up. To me, that's just crazy. Hey, Leslie, welcome to tonight's live. Well, she is a little bit. I think she's a little more honest than him. And when he's not around to kind of point and tell her what to say or what to do, she does act different, than he does. So maybe she didn't even realize she was telling, but you know, I guess it is what it is, honey. Thank you, love. I'm trying to think of who else. We talked about Jasmine. We talked about Peach. So now we're gonna talk about just Jazzy. I haven't covered her since the situation with her daughter. But quite frankly, now I'm starting to feel that some of that might not be true. Do any of you guys watch Just Jazzy? Now, I'm not familiar with the fee waiver, M. Stewart. Is that something that you're familiar with where you can explain it to everybody? Because quite frankly, yeah, I'm not familiar with that. Even in this state, the pro se um filers don't even. Now hold up, let me say this. I do know that you can get a payment plan for the fees. Is that what you mean, to where you pay a small amount up front and you pay more later, or are you saying that a fee waiver means you don't have to pay the fees at all? Let me know what you're referring to. You're welcome. She's on point. But yeah, so with Just Jazzy, she put up a video not too long ago basically talking about her finances, and she mentioned in 1 month that she had made over $30,000. Now, at the same time, she's talking about moving, that she was planning on moving, that she wanted to leave New York very badly. But she felt like she didn't have the money. And with a check that big, especially if that was a situation to where you don't make that often, that should have been more than enough money for her to have a percentage of it at least to move, or whatever you did that month before with putting out a lot of content or whatever the case may have been, she should continue to do that. Now, that don't mean you're gonna make the same amount of money, but at the same time, you should be able to make a decent amount, because she mentioned she only made 500 the next month. If that's so, you literally didn't do any videos, which I find that hard to believe. Thank you. Yeah, I feel a little bit better. I just need to rest a little bit because I have a sick family member a couple of hours away, and then the other direction a couple of hours away, I have a new grandchild. So I really have literally been up and down the road consistently, then plus trying to handle my own affairs. So I'm really kind of doing a lot, I guess you could say. Let me know if any of you watch her, because if not, we don't even need to talk about her. And I'm referring to just Jazzy. I didn't plan on holding you guys long anyway. As a matter of fact, we've been on here for 45 minutes. Uh, I just wanted to kind of check in with you because of the fact that I have not, um, you know, been live regularly. I usually try to put up a video every day. I try to go live Monday, Sunday, and then sometime during the middle of the week. That's my schedule here. I'm trying to run the channel a little not scripted, but scheduled and organized so that you guys, as subscribers and people who watch my channel, will know what to expect from me and know when to expect it. That's the goal there. Let me also play my Kush video. 1 second. Kush Online offers cute, stylish clothes for women with character, charisma, and a whole lot of curves. Be sure to check out Kush to take the stress out of getting dressed. I'm a queen. I'm wearing Kush Online for trendy girls with curves so divine. With such a glow up, will be so real. You'll have unlimited swag and sex appeal. Call your sisters and your friends. Tell That's my online women clothing store. We offer sizes large and up. Now, our sublimation t-shirts and things of that nature does come in size medium and up. Um, we do have some t-shirts, and I will post them tomorrow on my community wall, as well as probably put up a couple of shorts. We have some Mother's Day special shirts, so I will show you guys those. They're cute. And also, we have a line that's specifically for plus size women. It'll say things like thick fillet, snicker, thicker than a snicker, things of that nature. So, if you haven't had the opportunity to check out the store, I hope that you will. Thanks, love. I really appreciate that. I'm sorry. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. Thank you. She's on point. But like I said, it's already been 40 minutes. I just wanted to jump on here, guys, because I hadn't been live. Now, I do have some videos up. I hope you guys have had the opportunity to watch them. If you haven't, I hope that you will. Also, if you know anybody who likes mommy content, please refer them to the channel. I'm going to be doing a new giveaway soon, probably an outfit from my shop, as well as a t-shirt from my shop, and then maybe something else, because I did one when we hit 5,000 and we have hit 10,000. So I want to do something big for you guys. So look out for that. And I will probably, if I don't come live tomorrow, I definitely should have some kind of video for you also. Look out for that as well. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to come check in with me. I don't want to hold y'all too long. It's already well after one. I'm gonna play this short that I did. I played it yesterday as well, but just in case you didn't see it, I just thought it was so funny, so I wanted to put it up, and then I will play the outro. Again, thank you guys for checking me out tonight. Y'all, Mama Bear Mahogany says that she is in her glow up era and too sexy. Meanwhile, in Atlanta, please come home. I got beans and bologna. Yeah. Please come home. I got beans and bologna. Yeah. Kush Online offers cute, stylish clothes for women with character, charisma, and a whole lot of curves. Be sure to check out Kush. We take the stress out of